Hey, everybody, this is Tamala Jones, and you're watching the Chris Gunther Show.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and share this video. I would greatly appreciate it. On today's show, we are so honored to have the one, the only Miss Tamala Jones. What's going on, Tamala?
Oh, not much, just chilling and kicking back, talking to you on this beautiful Valentine's Day.
I know, right? Yeah, shout out to the wife, man. Bow. There we go. I put a ring on it for a reason. There we go.
I love it.
Great to see you again. Speaking about love, you have loved your craft of acting for so long, and here you are getting ready to come out with a brand new movie, Ordinary Angels. And how excited are you for that?
I am beyond excited. I'm really proud of this movie and the message it has.
What would you say was something that immediately you drew to as you were portraying this character?
Um, I really loved the love that Rose had for Sharon. I feel that everybody could use a friend like Rose. She really loved her friend enough to say, hey, I don't like what you're doing to yourself, and I don't like what it's going to do to you, and I want you to get help. And she kind of like forcefully did it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that about her. I love that she's warm. I love that she loves her friend to where she's not going to allow her to destroy herself. But I also love how open Rose is, because even though she had that message for Sharon, Sharon turned around and said, yeah, I may not be doing well in this area of my life, but I'm not going to let that or you stop me from helping this little girl who will die. She's going to die. Do you understand that? And that was a lesson for Rose. Like, okay, she was right. Everything is not always about you as a person and just you. Sometimes other people need your help more than you need your help.
Absolutely. Life is hard enough as it is, and there is not one person that is gonna go through this life without being affected. And there is not one person that is gonna say that, man, I don't need some help with X, Y, and Z. Who do you feel have been some of the people that have helped you on your journey?
Oh, I've had so much help. I've been so blessed. My grandmother definitely has helped me. Um, I would say Tisha Campbell and her mom helped me. I had I was not doing so well at the time. He's a real estate developer out here. This man wrote a blank check. He signed a blank check and gave it to me and told me to write in whatever I needed. I've had some beautiful ordinary angels. And he was just a friend. There was nothing, did not need anything. He wanted to make sure I was okay. And I only wrote $500 in there because that's all I needed at the time. However, someone opened their hearts up and their bank up for me. And when he saw the amount, he was like, "That's it." I'm like, "That's all I need," and I'll give it back. And he didn't want it back. I've had some beautiful ordinary angels. And I feel that in life, outside of what we decide we want to do with our careers and the goals that we set, part of our mission here is to be ordinary angels to complete strangers that we don't know who may need our help.
Isn't it something how we're all connected some kind of way? You just
Yeah.
never know who knows who. That's why you got to be kind to everyone, because you could
Right.
be entertaining an angel. What would you say was something that stood out to you the most when you were bringing this character to life? And what is it that you want the people to honestly grasp from all of this?
I mean, my grandmother is the reason why I was able to bring Rose to life like this. My grandmother had such a big heart. She never met a stranger. If you were someone who didn't have anywhere to go for the holidays, you were always welcome in her home. You were always welcome at her table. There was always enough food to go around. But what she would not do is sail down a river of chaos with anyone. If you came in acting chaotic, we don't do that here. Come here, let me talk to
Ah,
you. Or it would be, if it wasn't that intense, it would be like, okay, I want to know why you decided to do that. And after you tell me why, I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't have. But that was my grandma, and I took a lot of Miss Olivia Laverne Jones and put it into Rose.
ain't it something how, years later, the stuff that our grandparents taught us, it just comes back full circle, and now we are the ones implementing that to the next generation?
I love it. I love it. You didn't love it at the time, your grandma or whoever was teaching you, because you was in trouble.
Ah,
You love it as you get older and you understand.
what would you say has been your biggest blessing in this entire experience?
My biggest blessing in my career, or just this movie.
In this movie, I probably should have clarified that. What do you think was
Um,
probably your biggest blessing?
Getting the call to do this movie was a big blessing. Hearing from the producers and Kingdom Story Company, who I wanted to work with, that was on my bucket list. For them to say, we want Tamala, that was a blessing. You even had that much uh, belief in me that you thought, okay, she can come in and do this job. I was very grateful for that, and that being a part of something so beautiful and so true and so inspiring is a huge blessing for me. So I would say this movie, Ordinary Angels, is a blessing.
Your career has, been such a great one. A lot of people have loved your work from the movies and TV shows, but nothing with greatness. There is nothing that is great that did not come through some type of adversity. What would you say would be something that you would tell maybe an up and coming actress or an actor who wants to follow in your footsteps that is currently facing adversity?
Don't give up. You're going to hear no plenty of times. And even after you think you've made it and you shouldn't hear no anymore, you're still going to hear no. Get used to it, but don't give up. And I would also say people are going to test you in this business, in life in general. But if you're looking for this business, they're going to test you in this business. Just remember this: no one will know what they said or did to you. They will only know and see how you reacted. So make sure that your reaction, if it's not going to be a positive one, be no reaction. Just say, I understand, and leave it.
If anybody wanted to connect with you and follow you, how can they do that?
You can follow me on Instagram, Tam Jones, and the number one, or on X. I want to say Twitter, but on X, Tamala Jones.
Got you. Ladies and gentlemen, nothing else needs to be asked. Tamala Jones on the Chris Gunther Show. Cue my theme song. I'll see y'all next time. To learn more about Ordinary Angels, head over to ordinaryangels.movie. Each donation will go to families that are in need of help covering hospital expenses. For more information, head over to ordinaryangels.movie.